We all got jobs, right? I want you to change the way you look at your job from now on. From this video on, I want you to change the way you look at your job. Your job is not your life. Your job is not it for you, all right? Get that in your mind right now. I want you to remember that your job is not it for you. Your job is a starting place to invest in what you need to get to where you need to be at. We need to be focused on reaching our potential because a job is limited. As long as you work for somebody else, you at risk of being terminated at any time. You got to work off their rules, their regulations, their wages. Nothing is in your control. You get sick, you get anything come up in your life, they say whether you stay or not. You mess around, be late too many times, you terminated, you fired, you wrote up. It's just a lot of stress added on your life. I want you to look at when you start a job. How far can I go at this job? Let's say you're making $10 an hour, right? $10 an hour, 8-hour shift. That's $80 a shift. That's cool to start off with, right? That's not it though. Don't get excited. Don't get too excited because that's not it for you. We want to start game planning. Okay, what can I do with the $80 an hour? $80 a shift. All right, working 7 days a week, 5 days a week. You plan it out with that. You start seeing where your checks is, how much, okay, if I put in 10 more hours a week, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how your body feel. You start game planning. How far can I go in this job? How soon can I get a raise? When I get that raise, how much more am I making? That will show you how far you can go in that job and if that job is worth more than a year worth of your time. So how I look at my job, any opportunity I come in, I go there. I plan on putting 100%, making it to the top of the job and finding out where the limit at. Where do I cap out at? Because that's where I'm going to plan on moving out. That's where I'm going to plan on moving up. That's where I'm going to be looking for a better opportunity that pays better so I can do more. Because what happens is when we start a job, even if it pays more than our previous job, we find more stuff to spend our money on instead of saving our money. So that becomes another paycheck to paycheck opportunity. Now we just got more bills and more expenses. So with that said, you got to always be progressing. You always got to always be looking forward and paying yourself first. So when you get a job, every check, 25% comes out. You get $100. You get $100 check. That means $25 going into your savings. So you always secure, no matter what. Within 4 months, you got 1 month worth of money saved up. So that's good, man. You get fired, they fire you, you got a month to get back on your feet. So that's how I want y'all to start thinking, like, this job is not it for me. There's more out there for me. This job is just a start. I got to plan ahead. I got to be in a position to always move up. Once I hit the limit at this job, I got to be in a position to go to my next opportunity. Just like grade school, staying at a job that limits you is just like staying in 4th grade over and over and over again, or let's say 11th grade and never hitting 12th grade and graduating and going to college. You like 21 and still not in 12th grade yet. There's more out there for you. I want you to remember that. I want you to understand that there's more out there for you. Until you are controlling your time, your schedule, what you do, how you do it, you're not free yet. And that means don't stay limiting yourself under somebody else's dream. You have to go for your own dreams. Me, I'm taking my money that I'm making and I'm saving it. I'm paying off all of my debt. I'm creating a game plan for my long term, for my future goals. So when I get enough money saved up and I have enough to invest in my own venture where I can hire people and be in control of my own life and make money in my sleep, that's when I know I'm free and I pay it off. But until then, I'm gonna keep moving up, keep moving up. I will never stay at one opportunity longer than I have to. I will go into that opportunity with the mindset I'm gonna put 150% into this opportunity, reach my max, take all the income that I made out of that job, investing into myself, paying off debt, saving it, you know what I'm saying, game planning constantly, and then moving on to the next opportunity. And when I move on to the next opportunity, it's a better opportunity. It's not less or equal to the last opportunity. It's better. It's always better. That way you won't be stuck. You won't be stagnant. You will always feel like you're progressing. You always feel like you accomplishing something. The way humans work is the more we accomplish, the more we feel satisfied. When we stop accomplishing something, that's when life becomes stressful. That's when diseases start setting in. We get depressed. We start leaning on liquor, alcohol, medicine, medications, and life just goes downhill. A lot of people don't even retire from the jobs that they spent 40, 50 plus years working at. So I want you to think about yourself. Put yourself first. Game plan at all times. Don't look at your opportunity as this is it. I finally got a job paying $18 an hour. Congratulations. Maybe it's a year max. You pushing that job, 2 years max. Maybe you make it up to manager, supervisor, lead, regional manager, whatever, and you get to $25 an hour. That's not it. There's people out here. You making $80 a shift in 8 hours. There's people making $80 an hour. I make $80 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So you settling for $80 in one shift in 8 hours. I just made that in 1 hour. So I got the next 7 hours to myself. I'm free for 7 hours while you still working for what I just made in 1 hour. That's what I want y'all to understand, that there's always better for you. Especially you deserve better, man. We work our ass off. There's people 10, 20, 30, 40 years older than us right now that are the prime example of what we will turn into if we stay on the road that they were on, and that we're on now. So we got to look at our jobs in a different way, in a different light, and think smarter, and always game plan and move forward, progress. Never settle. Don't settle. Don't get excited, because they can let you go. Remember, if you don't own it, they can let you go. If you don't own your car, they can repossess it. If you don't own your house, they can repossess it. If you don't own your job, your career, you know what I'm saying? They can let you go. People are getting terminated right now as I make this video. Don't fall into that trap. You're not a rat no more. Don't run on that rat wheel too long, man. Keep it moving. No limits, no excuses. Boss Land, I hope y'all understood my message. Hope y'all got a lot from it. I hope y'all apply it, man. We're going to make it to the top some way, somehow, man. Let's get it.